Hey everybody, it's OldBayCraps. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my layout. It has been a while. It has been a long while. We have not been doing anything for 3 weeks to a month. I don't think I've gone live for a while, but it's good to be back. Uh, let's see, so the page you're on right now is just an old page of support. If you'd like to support the channel, I always appreciate everybody who does support the channel, whether it's in live chat, whether it's with super chats, whether it's with memberships. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's there. If you want to support the channel, it's right there. Right there. I'm pointing at it. There are 4 ways you can support the channel if you'd like, in addition to super chats. Everything is welcome. All it does is it makes the channel better for you guys. And as you know, I love to do live rollouts. It is 2025, so I thought, hey, if we're doing 2025, let's go back over here. So we're back at the table. It's the same layout. However, I do have a new intro that it's the same music because I love the music. The music was special to me. I did not change the outro because I'm lazy. I only changed the intro. But without further ado, hey, let's go to it. That's right, I'm back. We are back. We're gonna roll out. Everybody, you can probably see me in this camera over here. Woo, hey, how you doing? It has been a while. We're gonna say hi to some folks here before we go into Crapsee. Last time I checked, we already had 20 to 25 people active in Crapsee. So we're gonna go over the rules real quick. I think you all have a $5,000 bankroll, but we'll find out. But I wanna welcome everybody back to the channel for 2025. I have no idea what direction this channel is going to go in. It's going to be a mystery. But you know what? I had the itch this week, and I just came off one of the busiest weeks I have ever had, which is always busy every year, and that's when you write annual reviews for all the employees. It's long hours, and it sucks. And I didn't even play craps. I didn't go on anybody's live, I don't think. I didn't really involve myself in the chats, I don't think. And I didn't even watch a movie all week. That's how busy I was. So I'm busy if I don't do any of the things that I love to do after work. So I'm back here. We're gonna roll out. We're gonna season our play tonight. I got a $2,000 bankroll. Let's see if we can do something with it. But let's say hi to some folks first. I know that Brian was the first one in here, Crapping Camper. Then we had Jeff, he was second. He said he couldn't make it, but he always shows up. You know what? This man says he can never make it often, and then he still shows up. That's how you do it. The voice. The voice has been heard. Welcome, Jeff. Welcome, Brian. OBC Live, he's back. Thank you, Gargoyle. Yes, Mel, you are hitting the nail on the head. Craig, where the hell have you been? Good to have you back. I appreciate that, Mel. I've been everywhere. I went to Georgia over the Christmas break. You all saw me meet a good friend, Mr. Gargoyle. We did a rollout for you all next to Dolly Parton. And when I came back, it was time to do annual reviews for work. And that took up all my time because I'm a procrastinator. But I'm back here to do this for you all and roll out. So thank you, Mel. Who else came in here? We got David. He says, sup, sup, man, sup, I'm back. I'm doing my thing. And that looks like one of the things Lou does for you, David. It looks like a coin that Lou made. If it is, pretty damn cool looking. And we got other people saying hi to some other folks. We love that. He said, let me know if you want me to redo your outro. No, I actually love the music. I'm just changing the visuals, that's all. In 2025, I can only change the visuals. That's all I can do for now. So that'll have to do. But I appreciate that. Father Time, he's welcoming everybody. He also tells everybody you only have so much time here, so you might as well play craps. Then we have Dusted One. He jumped in. Evening, y'all. Hey, Craig, he says. Jeff, somebody say my name? That's right. Beyonce, say my name, say my name. That's right. Then we have Rox Vegas. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the 2025 OldBayCraps channel. Good evening, everyone. Bag said, let's get our fix. He's ready. We got Greg Savchuk. Ahoy, OBC crew. Welcome back. Love it. John GT. Hello, fellow DGens. I do miss going on live fantasy craps, John. So seeing you makes me want to go on live fantasy craps. I also miss Chris Demon Dice, who I haven't been on a Friday night with him, Inspector Craps, Rory, and Jim Badger. That's always a good time as well. All right. Without further ado, let's go over to Crapsee. There it is. And just for you, Gargoyle, because I know that you hated it, because you saw the line and you saw the thing go across the screen. You're like, that's way too much, damn it. Make it smaller or remove it. So I didn't remove it because I want it there, but I made it a lot smaller and it's on a black background so it's easier to read and not in your face so much. All right, let me go over to Crapsee. All right, let's look at the rules for tonight. Traditional craps, $5,000 bankroll. I believe I only gave you one $3,000 rebuy, so be mindful with your bets. It's a table, $10 minimum table. You all know the max bets and the max hops and hard ways. At 10 times odds as always. You only pay the vig on the win, whether it's a buy or lay bet. Traditional hops, they pay what they pay. The 2 and the 12 in the field, as always, will pay triple. Even though it says pay double on my table, I'm going to pay myself triple tonight. So if anybody sees OBC paying triple, that's what I'm doing. I'm paying people out triple. And then we got our town bets, traditional town bets. Hopefully we can get away from this pyramid of roll distributions. We'll find out. We got 43 active in Crapsee. They're all ready. Let's get set. Let's get that first roll in. Why not? Here we go. Boom. All right, we are rolling. I need some bets though. I didn't make any bets. You know what? We're going to do a pass line and we're going to do the 5-5-5 like we always do. But that's all we're going to do right now. We have to play a pass line because the stick people are always on our ass. If you want to shoot, you got to do a pass line. You can't shoot if you don't do a pass line. All right, here we go. First roll of the night. And we got a 5-3 easy 8. That is going to be the first roll tonight. Let's go back over to the table here. All right, let me get that in the roll tracker. You'll see it in a few seconds, but that is a 5-3 easy 8. 8's going to be the point. So I have a $2,000 bankroll. I shouldn't be betting more than 200. But first time out, we're going to do a little bit over 200, but hopefully we can make up some. We're going to do 220 inside. And we're going to include the point. So that's 50 on the 5 and 9, 60 on the 6, 8. And then we're going to take $20. We're going to hop the 4s and 10s. And I'm all set. What does Greg say? Greg says, oh, we got other people talking. Here we go. We got come on over tomorrow. Oh, to live fantasy craps. Dustin One says, gee, but he can be trusted. He didn't grab your, oh, okay. Are you trying to get thrown off already, Dusted? Keep the language civil, bud. Greg says, I have no name. One of my favorite old school Westerns. I love it. I love Westerns. And Dusted One reminding Nemo, hey, it's one rebuy, pal. That's not going to stop him. If he's going to go for it, he's going to go for it. All right. My bets are set, so let's go for it. Here we go. We got 33 playing. By the way, I'm throwing a 5-4-5-4 set from stick left 2, maybe a little stick left 1, maybe in between stick left 1 and 2. Here we go. And we got a 4-1 truck and camper. We got the 4-1-5. That's a no fielder right there. Glad I wasn't playing the field. All right, that's going to win 70. We're going to go ahead and we're not wasting any time. We're going to power press it to 150. And this extra 20, that's going to repay our hops. So let's mark that 5. We also need to mark the 8. And I'm good to go. That's right, unless you're shooting, the pass line is a sucker bet. They make you place it to play the ATS and some. Yep, my local does the same thing, Greg. I hate it. Now, if you do a don't pass and you do the ATS and you take the don't pass down, they say you can still make a come bet if you want to continue shooting. Here we go. And I believe that is a 5-3 easy 8. Snug as a rug and a bug and a rug and a rug, however you say it. Up in the hook. That's going to be the point. That's going to pay 70. I'm going to take the hops down. I'm going to go to 90 on the 8. We're going to bring 40 back to the rack, and we got to pay ourselves on the pass line. And I'm going to use that to play the hard ways. All right, we are on the come out. I'm all set. Hey, Jen, welcome. Jen, I have to tell you, at first I was like, man, boy, does she like to throw her opinion around. But then I listened to Craps Chat the entire episode, and oh my God, it was like having like a beaver at a dam chucking wood, or a woodchuck chucking wood with John and his fingers on the keyboard. You were 100% right. It was so distracting. But I couldn't hear it while I was on the show. That's the thing. I couldn't hear it. I had to listen back to the whole show, and it was like, every single time, and he typed a lot. All you heard was Gargoyle talking and typing in the background. Click, 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 click. Here we go. And we got a yo, mid-mo yo, on the come out. 6-5. That's going to be a pass line winner. We're going to parlay it on the pass line. We're going to parlay it. Right. Click, click, clack, clack, clack. Oh, it was so loud. I was like, why is she getting on him about the keyboard? And then I had to hear it for myself. I was like, damn, John. We like to give John shit. That's only because we love him. Here we go. Come out roll. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. So going right back up on the 8. So this time I'm going to do a quarter in the field. If we can hit that quarter in the field, we'll grab the 4 and 10. Hey, Jerry, welcome. All right, all bets set here. As always, I hope you're all having a great Tuesday night. It was a weird Tuesday day for me, but I'm better now that I'm here with you. Dice out. Dice went off to the right. It's going to be a 4-1-5. So right now we're hitting the 5s and 8s. So you heard me talk on Craps Chat about nailing numbers. So I power pressed that 5 earlier to 150. So we're going to lose the field, but we're going to get paid 210, all right? And now we're going to regress. But because we're nailing the 5s and 8s, I'm going to keep them at, we'll keep them, let's see, do we have enough? Let's grab the 6. Yeah, we're going to bring 320 back to the rack. Which means everything out here is paid for, hardways are paid for, and now we can do what we want. All right, we still have only hit 5s, 8s, and a yo. Kevmo, welcome. K Fisher, welcome. The Year of the Turtle, yeah, terps. Crapsee is ahead of YouTube. Can this be helped? You know what? I'm not a tech wizard, so unfortunately, we're doing the best we can on this side. I try to put on the best quality show I can. I am not a tech person. I am just a minion from Maryland. Dice out. And there's a 3-1-4. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. Other channels like Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps, Brian, Holy Roller, Brian, Hawaii Craps Shooters. They're all high-end Mr. Tech peoples, and their channels are much more slicker than mine. All right, let's mark the 4. We'll get paid 50 for 1. Let's put out a nickel, get 4 change. We're also going to replace our hard 4. And we're going to power press it to 75. I appreciate the backup there, Greg. Thank you. Well, hello there, Liv. Olivia Rose. She says, hi, Dad. Everyone be nice to OBC. That's awesome. She's tough as nails, folks. She's gonna make you be cordial. All right, bet set here. Here we go. Too high. That was, ooh, we lucked out on that one. That was too high. And you know what I just noticed? I noticed I never took the 9 down to a quarter. I kept it at 50 by accident. Happy accident. It's like Bob Ross. Happy trees, happy accident. Oh, look at that. Jerry Mitchell. Jerry from Georgia. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year to you. All right, we got a 639. Let's mark that 9. That's going to pay us 70. We're going to take it right to 150. And we're going to press our hard ways. And all bets set here. Appreciate that. Let me go over here. Show Jerry a little bit of love. Appreciate you. Come on. There we go. That's awesome. All right, here we go. And we have another 639. Oh my God, I just realized it's a 639. The Franks. I totally forgot my taglines on those. 639, the Franks. Again, this proves my point. Now, obviously, if we had gotten a bunch of you-know-whats, of course it wouldn't prove my point, but it proved my point that sometimes you got to nail the numbers that are rolling. All right, did I put that in the tracker? I did. That's going to pay me $210 because we took it to $150. I'm going to go to $250, and I'm going to rack $110. I appreciate that, Kevmo. Again, welcome. Yeah, live rolling it's always iffy with that in Crapsee. It can just be, it is what it is. Appreciate that again, Jerry. Hey, MFB, he wants to see some horns. I got to tell you, I throw less horns now with this throw, but we'll try to do what we can. There's a Big Joe 314 Craps Master Journey right there. Love it. Love it. So far, every single bet that we've power pressed has hit. We had the 8 power pressed. Well, we didn't have the 8 power pressed. We only half pressed it when it was 60 to 90. But everything else we've power pressed. So that's going to lose in the hard way. We're going to get 150 for 3. There's the VIG. We're just going to split the hard 10 with the hard 4 and make the hard ways pay for themselves when they get knocked off. We're going to take the 4 to 150 and rack 75. Appreciate that, Chaz. All right, we got 44 playing. Here we go. And we got a 6-4 10, 10 easy. That's a 6-4 10 Whalen's best friend. That man puts out a video about every half hour. That's how busy he is. All right, we're going to lose the hard 10. 50 for 1. We're going to go right to 75. Mark the 10. We're going to do a quarter horn high midnight. And all bets set here. Oh, MFB thought he was hoping I would forget the taglines. I can't forget them all. Some are really good, especially the Franks. Can't get rid of the Franks. Here we go. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. That is going to be a winner 8. We're going to lose the hard 8. We have 60 up top. That's going to win 70. We're going to go ahead and take that to 120. Bring the hard 8 back. And then we're going to win on the pass line $40. And we're going to take it back down to a quarter. Rack the red. And we are on the come out now. That's right, Marble Fork wants that 12. We're going to do a $20. or a $15 horn high midnight, and a $5 E. All bets set here. This is the come out roll. And we got another 5-3 easy 8. 8's going to be the point again. Whoops. Threw the dice too far. All right, we're going to lose this. It's going to come down. It's going to come down. 8's going to be the point again. All right, we're actually going to bring this down. Put 20 extra in the rack. Bring 100 down the pass line. Let's do a $10 horn high midnight. And we are good to go. And Greg says, indeed, Whalen's Way, he only has like 200. He has 2,000 crap strategies. That's how many he has. He showed books of his strategies one year on his table, and he had like 16 books of strategies or something. All handwritten too. It was incredible. Here we go. And we got a 415 truck and camper. We got 50 on it. It's going to win 70. I'm going to take it to 100. Bring back the horn high midnight and rack 10. Kate Fisher says, a dealer told me you never take down a winning bet. Is that really true? You shouldn't. You should just, I mean, if you want to take money back to your rack, but keep exchanging it. So if you win, if you have 150 on a 9, you win 210, put 200 out there and take back the 160. That way you're always collecting too. And there's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. Another winner. Frontline winner. So we're going to lose the hard 8. We'll just split the hard 6 with the hard 8. We're going to win a quarter on the pass line, 120 in the back. We're going to rack the blacks. And just for a marble fork, we're going to do a quarter world bet. We're not going crazy with that anymore. That was all 2024. But we are going to regress after we make a point. Hitting the repeater on the 8. There you go. Hey, Brian P. Welcome. Oh, he's grilling tonight. Hello. Get that steak going. I like it medium rare there, Brian P. With a nice red wine. Throw in a baked potato if you got one. All right, this is the come out roll. And we got a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. 9 will be the point. Now, because 9 is the point, I was going to regress all the numbers and go down again. But because 9 hit and we had 250 on it and it became the point, I'm going to take the 9 down. And I am going to regress. Actually, what I have out here may be what I need, so. We'll take 2 more hundred back to the rec. How about that? World bet is going to fall. We have the pass line because we have to. Blah, blah, blah. And we're all set. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be hitting the lays there so early. But I get it. I usually do terrible in the beginning. Just watch all my lives from 2024. Here we go. We got a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. We're going to lose the hard 4 again. Let's bring it back up. We're going to win 100 up top for 2. And we're just going to keep exchanging. So we're bringing 50 back to the rack, make it the 400 now. And let's do a Horn High Midnight for 15. What's up, legend? Hey, Nick S., welcome. You only get 1 rebuy, Nemo, just telling you. Spend it wisely, right? And we got another 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. All right. 8's the only one I haven't been hammering. We've been hammering some of the other numbers. So I'm going back on the Horn High Midnight, back on the Hard 8, because we made 70 up here. We're going to power press it to 150. Got to read the table there. That's what it is. We got 50 playing. All right, guys. That happened fast. Here we go. And we got a yo, mid-mo yo, 6-5. So Nemo is doing the same thing to the title of his channel, Overthinking. Just underthink. I don't know, can you underthink? Oh, shoot. I can't believe I did that. I had a $15 Horn High Midnight and I threw a yo and didn't even pay myself. Dum-dum. All right, that's going to be 42. Let's see, 42 minus 12. That's 30. We're going to take it to a quarter, the Horn High. Bring 20 back to the rack. I'm all set. What's up, Trey? All right, all bets set here. Here we go. And there it is. There's your midnight MFB Chaz. The 6-6. It's a leaner, but it's showing as a 6. There's your tall. There it is. As soon as it registers in the tracker, there it is. There's your tall. And we had a quarter horn high midnight as well. Let's mark it. Let's pay out the tall first. It's going to pay out 150, 155 and down. We'll leave that there. We have a quarter on the horn high. So that's going to be 10 on the midnight, or 300. 310 and down. We'll put 400 in the rack. Let's reinvest. Let's do a $10 seed, $5 E. And we'll take our 5 to 1 1/4. All right. All right, Dustin's turning his bets off for 1. We have 3 more numbers we're trying to hit. Here we go. And there's a 4-2 easy 6, the 2x4, the lumber bumper, as Gargoyle says. Bumper lumber. I can't say it anymore without laughing, Gargoyle. All right, we needed that 6. We're going to lose all this. We're going to get 35. Let's take it to 60, bring back the hard 6, mark the 6. And we'll do a quarter in the field. And I'm all set. Here we go. And there's a 415. You remember we pressed it up earlier. The truck and camper. We're not going to get as much because we played the field on that one. But we'll take it. All right, field goes away. We have 1 1/4. That's going to win 175. We're going to take the 5 right to 250, rack 50. All right, all bets set here. Hey, Shane Spence, welcome. What dice set are you throwing? I'm throwing a 5-4, 5-4 hardway set from in between stick left 1 and 2. Here we go. There's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Didn't want you to hear it. 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. If you remember, we power pressed it earlier, sorta. We had it at 60, we took it to 150. So that's going to pay 175. I'm going to grab 15 out of the rack, take it to 240, and put 100 back in the rack. And I'm going to have to transfer chips to the back rack. And we lost the hard 8. Surprisingly, none of the hardways have been hitting tonight. That's okay. I'm all set. All right. And Gargoyle says he's playing Crapsee for free with 300 starting. Oh, you hopped the 6. Nice. Here we go. And that's going to end it. It's split. Went right into the hook. It's going to be a 5-2-7 out. That was a hell of a roll. .24 roller. It seemed longer, but it wasn't. All right. So we were definitely playing for free up top there. All that was paid for with winnings. We had about 800 out there. Let's reset. I'm going to go 10, 5, 10. We'll do a 15. Well, we'll do a 25 on the pass line. What were we trying to hit? I think we were trying to hit a we were trying to hit a 9. I'm going to hop the 9s for 10 each. This is the come out. Time for me to go to bed. Why, Dustin? Because you had a good roll. You got to leave. Go to the cage. Go to the cage. I only had 555 on the ATS. Oh, what did G have? Yeah, nobody cares what I had on the ATS. Yeah, that was a 24 roller. All right, this is shooter number 2. Do I expect this to be a short roll? Absolutely. Do I want it to be? No. There's a 639. I hopped the point. Nice. Nice. 639, the soft 9, the Franks. Whoops, 9's going to be the point. Come on there. There we go. Trying to fix my stick skills in 2025. All right, 9's going to be the point. I did hop it. 5-4 will come down. We're going to get 150, 160 and down. Right there, 160. We just paid for the bets across. Just because we hopped the point. So that's where we'll start. Mark the 9. Still no hard ways yet. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. All right, that's going to be 35. I wouldn't be straight with you if I didn't do what I said I was going to do on Craps Chat. So we're just going to power press it to 75. And we'll take this 10 and we'll get a hard 6 and a hard 4. And we marked the 5 already. All bets set here. Let me know in the chat if you saw the intro. I just changed the visuals, kept the same music. I figured it was time for a change, 2025. Here we go. There's a 527. It went to the left. As we tell everybody, short roll on the second roll after a long roll. That's okay, it happens. We were all paid for up top. That was all paid for. Except for an extra quarter. I think I put an extra quarter when I power pressed the 5. All right, we have enough to go one more time, 10, 5, 10 on the ATS. Quarter pass line. Again, I'm going to hop the 9s. Grab a sip of water. New shooter. Here we go. K. Fisher said he did a severest Dallas drawdown and made exactly $0. Right. Yep. I tried to warn you. Almost always after a long roll is a short roll or a PSO. That's just craps. Here we go. That was a better roll. 5-3 easy 8. We're back on the 8. Hops come down. 8's the point. So we're going to do what we did before, because that's what our bankroll was telling us. So we're doing 220 inside. We're going to hop the 4 and 10. Mark the 8. And we're all set. Sorry, Greg. Here we go. There's a 4-2 lumber bumper lumber. Sorry, G. Makes me laugh every single time. There's the 4. All right, hops come down. We're gonna get paid on the 6. We didn't cap our 6, so I think 50 pays 59. We'll be true to what we did. I'm not gonna say that, you know, oh, well, I meant to cap it. Well, I didn't. So it's gonna pay 59 for 50. I believe that's right. Somebody can check my math. It might be 58, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get a nickel. And we're going to take the 6 and the 8 both to 90. Mark the 6. And I'm going to grab some nickels here. I'm going to grab the hard ways. And And we'll do 50 in the field. All bets set here. If you know, you know. You don't, right? Is that right, G? Here we go. Oh, that die on the right slowly turned over. It was almost going to be a 5-3 easy 8, and it wound up being a 5-2 7. Ouch. So now we need to do a little bit of recovery. Another short roll. All right, there's a quarter for the ATS. Quarter on the pass line. That's it for now. This is shooter number 3. I was wondering who you were talking to, G, and now I know Brian P. This is the come out roll. There's a hard 4, the double deuce. 4 will be the point. And I believe that's legitimately our first. It took us 30 rolls to roll a hard way. Let's get a stack of red. We're going to go 330 inside. Grab the hard ways. $25 field bet. Even stent placer, welcome. Uh-oh, time to rail dump for G. Get it, G. Here we go. There's a 5-3 easy 8. We're not going to replace the hard way. We are going to get paid up top. Take the 8 to 180. Oh, I guess if you're being technical, Jen, yes. The midnight was the last hard way. There's a midnight. Did you call it, Jen? Is that what you did? That pays triple tonight in the field. Mark it. Let's get some greens. quarter in the field, quarter on the horn high yo. All right, we don't want G to stay up too long. I called it in the air, Craig says. Six-one says we're done. So I was talking to Jeff earlier today, and he said everybody who had a channel, a show today, everybody had poor rolls. So we had a good roll to start the show. I don't like to make my show just 30 rolls and I'm out. I like George Costanza, I'm out. But yeah, it is what it is. Now we have to try to get a good roll going, but without the risk. Can't do it. Can't afford it. Let's check the bankroll. All right, right now, we're about 353, about 400 in profit. We don't want to lose all that, so we can afford to keep to the 220 one more time. So we'll do that. Let's go 555 on the ATS. Let's go 15 on the pass line with a $2 ace deuce. We have to reset the ATS. All right, let's try to get a good roll going. Somebody say beer? I don't know. You hearing things? Here is shooter number 5. Here we go. There's a come out 7, as you all know. That's usually a good sign on this channel. That's a 4-3. Lose the ace deuce. We're going to win on the pass line. It's going to repay the ATS. We're going to press the pass line. Grab a world bet. I love them too, dusted, when they come in groups. Here we go. And we got a 415 truck and camper. 5 is going to be the point. Lose the world bet. Mark the 5. We'll do 15 in the field. 220 inside. Got 45 playing. Here we go. We got a 3-2 Justice Jen hit the point. It's a no fielder. It is a frontline winner. We're also going to get 70 up top. Let's grab the 4 and 10. $15 world bet. And we're going to take that 5 to 150. Power press. All right, this is the come out roll. Boxes are off. We got a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. 4 is going to be the point. World bet falls. Mark it. I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 5-1 mixer. Is that the first one of the night? I know we've had 4 2s. 4 2 6s, I mean. That might be the first mixer we've had tonight. Let me get it in the roll tracker. All right, let's pay it out. We got 70. We have 60 on it. It's going to win 70. Let's grab the hard ways. I'm going to go to 180 on the 6. All bets set. Here we go. And there's a hard 6, double D-Gen. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good hit right there. Double D-Gen, hard 6. So we're going to win 45 on the hard way. Let's take the hard 6 to a quarter. Up top, we got 180. That's going to win 210. Let's go to 300. We'll bring 115 back to the rack. All bets set. Hey, Mad Dog, how you doing? Welcome. Here we go. And there's a 6-3 hard 9 or soft 9 to Franks. Man, I'm getting all my dice. It's been a while. You got to give me some slack, guys. I have not done a live, and I did one over gargoyles, but it was on his rig, so it didn't really feel like it does here. That was a 3. There we go. 6-3 9, the soft 9, the Franks. All right, that's our 4th hit. It's going to pay 70. We're going to go ahead, regress down to 160 across. Which means we're bringing back $520. going to go ahead and press the other hard ways by 5. Mark the 9. And we are all set. Here we go. And it didn't take long, but we're glad we regressed. There's a 6-1 says we are done. To borrow from the voice. That was an 8 roller, but it was a significant roll as we hit repeaters. And that's always a good thing. If you can live for the short roll and get repeaters, that's where you can make your impact early. We only hit 4 different kinds of numbers, but we had an 8 roller. All right. We'll go back up 555. Let's go 20 on the pass. We'll do $15 world bet. See if we can't hit that midnight again. All right, this is shooter number 6. We are at 42 rolls. We still have 43 playing, 88 active at one time or another in Crapsee. Here we go. There's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9, the Big Mac Daddy. Hard 9. Some people like to call it a neener. Sometimes it works out to be a wiener. We'll find out. All right, mark the 9. We don't got to throw chips around, OBC. Easy. Whoa, easy. All right, let's keep this up. 220 inside. I'm all set. Here we go. The dice kissed, and there's your PSO for the night. The dice hit the corner, kissed, and it's going to be a 6-1 PSO. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way, right, folks? All right, let's check the bankroll before we bring it all down. All right, we still got 220 up top. There's 300. We're going to get 80 back. There's 80 change. The top is up and off. We'll go quarter on the pass line. Let's do quarter on the ATS. So I'm going to make this 10, 5, 10. Reset. That goes in the rack. That goes to the bank. Let's do 25 in the field. All right, this is the come out. All right, Nick, thank you for joining, man. He's heading to the cage. Wise choice. I would have been headed to the cage after the first roll, though. Let's be honest. If you hit your win goal in the first session, Go get something to eat. You've earned it. Time is your enemy. Here we go. There's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. 8 will be the point. The 6 is leaning. There it is. Come on. There we go. That's a no fielder. Going to go right back to the field for 30. Mark the 8. Greg says, ouch, just loaded up on the inside. Yeah, we hit the PSO, right? All right. Here we go. Wow. Wow. 5-2. This show has gone south since the first roll of the night. Well, I'm either at 2,000 in the bankroll, or we're now slightly in the hole. We did well earlier, which allowed us to keep going out there at 220. We are dead even at $2,000 in our rack, and that is where we started. So what I'm going to do is, there's 400. I'm going to get some greens. Grab another 100. Get some reds. Five, 5, 5. Pass line only. That's right. If I was on Live Fantasy Craps, you suck. Welcome, Vagabond. Hopefully you got here to give us some good luck, because we've been on a skid, except for an 8 roller that was meaningful. We've been on a skid since the first shooter, and we were on shooter number 8. We're now down to 38 playing. There's a hard 8. We'll take it. If John C. Hard 6, hard 8 was here, he would definitely be playing. The hard way is on the come out. We're trying to get less and less prop action in 2025, unless it's paid for. 8's going to be the point. We're going to go 330 inside. Quarter on the 4 and 10. And we're all set. Greg says, when in doubt, triple down. Kev Mo says, south, schmouth. Low rolling crap student, got the kids to bed, so turn it on, turn it north. Let the adults play. There's a hard 4. That's our back. That's back-to-back hard ways. the double deuce. Mark the 8 and the 4. That's going to win 50 for 1. Power press it to 75. And we're all set. Welcome, Skill. What a win-loss report. Did you just pull it on yourself? Were you playing tonight? There's a 5-4 J-Mac Hard 9, the Big Mac Daddy. That's going to win 105. We're going to take it to 150, bring 30 back to the rack. All set here. There's a 415 Truck and Camper. It's also going to win 105. Take it to 150. 30 back to the rack. Here we go. There's a hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. First one of the night. There's the other 5. It's going to win 50 for 1. And we're going to go ahead and regress to 160 across. And we're going to bring 1 nickel shy of 500 back to the rack. But now we can pick up the hard ways. Whoops. Almost 500 back to the rack. Here we go. There's a hard 4 double deuce. Going to win 35 on the hard way. Take it to a quarter. 50 for 1 on top. Up top. Power press it to 75. Put 15 in the rack. All set here. There you go, Greg. Now you can regress. There's a 4-2-6, the easy 6. There's the 2. Going to lose the hard 6. Going to win 35. Take it to 60. Put back our hard 6. 6 and 8 is always going to be like a reinvestment. You're not going to take anything back to your rack. You could if you wanted, but or you could do same bet, but I don't like same bet. Hey Larry, welcome. And that's going to do it. It stuck to my thumb, which means I pushed it. And it's going to be a 5-2-7 out. So we really wanted not to have the pyramid of rolls tonight. We're not doing ourselves any favors, but that was an 8 roller, and we were able to regress. That's the thing, you know. Get your money, get out, and then have some fun. The other thing is if you're successful up front and you get your money out, nobody says you have to go back out with the risk that you had in the beginning. So I'm going to do 160 up and off. Just go back out for 160. So that's up and off. There's reds for a quarter. There's the ATS. Let's do a quarter pass line. And I think the point, what was the point? Point was 8. I'm going to hop the 8s. Just the 8 easies. We'll put a nickel on the hard 8. Hop. All right, this is a come out roll. Here we go. Greg says he went from 0 to hero. Nice. Love it. All right, we come back with 6 more people playing. We're almost back up to 50 playing. Wow, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. My back is starting to hurt. Here we go. There's a 5-4 JMac hard 9. 9 will be the point. Mark it. And we're all set. There's a 3-2 Justice Gen. 3-2-5. Hit the sister. Mark it. It's going to win 35. Take it to 50. Grab the hard 6, hard 4. Here we go. There's a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. We weren't playing the field or the horns. That's okay. I'm all set. Back is starting to really hurt now. So we may have to stop it at 75 rolls tonight. Just because I haven't done this in a while, so it's going to take me a show or two to get back up and running. There's another 3-2 Justice Gen 5. The 2's a leaner, but the stick is calling it a 3-2-5. The 2 is what was facing us. Come on. There we go. We got 50 on it. I'm going to take it to 100. Grab the hard 8, hard 10, bring back 10, and we're all set. Yeah, interesting, right, Greg? No aces or ace deuces? There's a 4-1-5. So now we're going to do a little bit of a press, collect, press, back and forth. So that's going to win 140. Let's pay it out in greens. We're going to go back down to 75. Bring 165 back to the rack. And we'll do that with each of them. See if we can get to, get a hit on a nice press. Maybe it's a full press and then regress it back down. And then the next hit will get you a black chip. Hey, Darnell. Welcome, man. Right? Larry says somebody likes the 5. There's another 6-5 mid-mo-yo. We already have it marked. Yeah. Every session is going to be different. Here we go. Wow, that left die went right into the hook. So we seem to be getting these 7 to 8 rollers right now, which will take as long as we make a little bit of money off of it. We made money off the 5, so we did pay for what was up top. So we didn't make too much out of that one. Let's reset. And again, guys, this is a fairly new throw. I've only been working on it for less than a month. So hopefully we're only going to get better. All right. We'll stick with the 555. Let's go with a quarter on the pass line. That's all we'll do for now. This is shooter number 10. And I'll be honest, guys, it's probably going to be the last shooter because my back is hurting me. Like I said, I went almost 2 weeks without, or at least a week and a half without throwing because of how busy I was at work. There's a hard 4. The double deuce. 4 will be the point again. There's the other 2. Mark it. We'll keep to what we've been playing tonight. Grab a quarter on the field. And away we go. If you have to watch what's rolling to bet accordingly in craft, then you have to listen to your body when it's telling you to stop. So this is going to be the last shooter. There's a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. We hit the point. It's going to win on the field. In the field, it's going to win the pass line. We're all set. No additional bets. Grab your scotch and Zofran if you plan on having a weird night. There's a 3. Our first 3 of the night, ace deuce. First one of the night. We're going to lose the pass line. Mark it. Let's bring up a world bet. Appreciate you all helping me roll out on a Tuesday night. Here we go. There's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. Nines are starting to catch up to the 8. Grab the field. All bets set. There's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. That's a non-field hit. Going to win 70. Pick up the 4 and 10 and the hard ways. Little reinvestment. Mark the 5. All bets set here. I can't believe it's 2025. That is so weird. There's a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. 6 in a deuce. Heart 8 falls. Going to win 70 up top. Mark the 8. Throw the stick. Oh, gosh, that hurt. All right, we took some losses earlier, so I'm going to go to 90. Bring the heart 8 back and bring 35 back to the rack. And let me put that into the roll tracker. Sorry. Should see it in the roll tracker in just a few seconds. Got 44 playing. We reached over 108 active in Crapsee tonight. We haven't had those kind of totals since the D8 table. Here we go. There's a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Mark it. Grab a sip of water here. Here we go. And that one's going to say that we are done. The dice did not, they split not the way I needed them to split. I don't want them to split, but they did. But they didn't split the way that I thought they would. All right, that's going to do it because my back says that's what we're going to do. So let's bring this down. I don't think we lost terribly. I think we took ourselves out of profit. But we had fun. And I didn't lose my butt first rollout of the year. All right, so we didn't make profit tonight. Honestly, we had the long roll in the beginning and we made profit then. I think we were 600-700 up. But time is our enemy, and we had a lot of short rolls. So we're going to end the night 500, 1,000, 1,500, $1,777. So we lost $233, or no, $23. Not bad. We definitely have enough for the next session. We didn't lose our butt on that one. But that was pretty cool. All right, let's go over to Crapsee. See how y'all did. Oh, I earned 5 beers from William Liberatore. I appreciate that. Thank you, Skill. All right, let's go over to Crapsee. Let's see who won the night. Hardways Days, no rebuy, 7,400 plus. Skill. Yeah, second place. No rebuy, 7,400 plus. Just a shade under the first place. You were out of first place by only $49. Wow. Stent Placer in third place with 5,600 plus. Fish Pig, 3,300 plus. Crabs and Craps, my two favorite things in the summertime. 2,300 plus, rounding out the top 5. Then rounding out the top 10, we had Carolina Brian P. We had Lars, 6'8". Mel C, 8th. Chemo, 9. Nick S, Mr. Legend himself, rounding out the top 10, all in the positive. Look at this roll distribution. We should have made a lot more, but I didn't nail the numbers that I was nailing all night, which was the 5 and the 8. And the 4s and 9s were pretty cool too, at 9 apiece. But the 5s and the 8s. The problem was, of all these 13 8s, a lot of them were just establishing the point, because I think 8 was the point 4 or 5 times. 8 was the point. So 5 of those rolls are wasted rolls because you're just establishing the point. But 5, I don't know if 5 was ever the point. I think 5 was the point one time. So that means 11 of these were all hits. So could have taken a little bit more advantage of the 5s, but we didn't. Never hit aces tonight. And we barely, it wasn't until the last shooter that we hit ace deuce on the come out. But we had 112 active in Crapsee. And at one time, we did have over 50 plus playing at one time. That was awesome. All right. So, as you all saw, you saw the new visual intro. Same music, but visual intro was new. For those that didn't see it, join us next time, and you'll see it in the beginning. Let me go over here to the support page. So again, thank you all for rolling out with me. I had a lot of fun tonight. I am working on a new toss, so it's going to take time to get that toss going. I got to put in my 720 rolls. I need a book of rolls to tell me what's going on, and also tell me, besides the 5-4-5-4, because I'm using a hardway set, which set can I benefit from that will even give me more of the numbers that I'm looking for with a different set. So we're going to be looking out for that. I got to put in the time and the practice. So, you know, I just don't have the time to do as many lives as I did in 2024, especially during the D8 table. That was pretty steady on every Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes I did a weekend. I'll try to go live when I can, but I really want to hunker down in 2025, and I want to make money this year because in the past few years, I haven't made any money. I've either broken even or I've lost. So I really want to work on this toss. I want it to work on either a hard or a bouncy table and really take advantage of it and make some money this year. So, but thank you for joining me. Join me next time. We'll do this again. I promise. There were 2 people that won mugs in 2024. I am contacting the shipping company because I never received the mugs. So I need to find out what's happening. That was Meeson Thorpe, and it was David Likely. Both of them won the mug in 2024 on one of the last live shows. So I have your emails. I will reach out to you once I find out about what happened to the shipping of the mugs. We've had a lot of weather here, so I'm hoping they didn't blow into the woods. If they did, I'm going to have to reorder them, but I want to find out what's taking so long on getting these orders. But don't let that stop you. If you want to go to the store, you can go to the store on the page. Just go to the page, click on store, and you can go right to the store and see other things other than mugs. But also we have 2 membership levels, the soft crab and the steam crab level if you want to become a member. The soft crab is just $1.99 a month. The steam crab is $3.99 a month. So inexpensive, but it does help out the channel. And I want to thank Jerry from Georgia, Lionheart from Georgia for the super chat tonight. I really appreciate it. Let's go over, let's see, let's get some, let's look at some of the chats from earlier. Let's see. Come on, don't freeze on me. All right, well, you know what? If it's going to freeze on me, I'm just going to go here. And I'm going to go up here and look at the chats. I really appreciate that. Airborne Aces, Larry, thank you. Greg says, Craig, many thanks. Show your support and tap that like button. I appreciate that because I didn't see a D8 come in tonight. He usually does that for me. Appreciate it, Mike. 85 Bears says, take care. Rest that back. I got it. I will do, sir, because I got to do it in order to roll out for you guys. Thank you, Brian P. Appreciate it. Night Stent Placer. I got to take care of that back. Thank you, sir. Skill. Appreciate you stopping by. My co-host on Craps Chat. Hope you all enjoyed the last Craps Chat. It was pretty fun to have Gargoyle and Brian Holy Roller on there. We hope to have more guests in the future. Instead of just hearing us jibber jabber. But the conversation is what's important, and all the questions and the conversation in the chat is just as fun. I love listening to John takes the Craps Chats after they happen, and he keeps the videos up, but then he turns them into a podcast on Spotify. And I like to listen to them on Spotify. They're really fun. But appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. He says dropping in late. Catch you next time. Hopefully I'll catch you on a Friday night with Demon Dog Dice and Rory. So hope to see you soon and talk to you later. Larry, I hope I can make it for the 5 times in February. That's where I started last year on my way to Diamond Elite. I didn't quite make Diamond Elite. I was 1 trip short. If I had made that trip after Christmas that you all made right before New Year's, I would have made Diamond Elite. I was only 15,000 points away from Diamond Elite. So going to have to start over again because they make you start over every year anyway. But we'll have to start there in February. So I hope to see you there. And thank you, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe on the way out. Love you all. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Later.